Hello everybody, in this video we will be discussing scent rehabilitation, especially useful if you just had COVID and lost your sense of smell like I did a couple of weeks ago. My name is Walbeoffe, and what are we going to be doing, you're asking? Well, we will be getting essential oils, decanting them into vials, and then you will be smelling these vials for the next few weeks to make sure your scent comes back as strong as it has ever been. We will be using 6 essential oils, and the reason I've chosen these essential oils are twofold. Firstly, they all come from things that you can visualize. When you are doing scent rehabilitation, it is essential that you use oils that you can visualize. Sweet orange, lavender, lemon, grapefruit. I cannot express just how important this is. Now I'm going to tell you a little story which you may have heard before about scientists using glasses that flip the image of the world, and then after 2 weeks the brain reflipped the image. That is how powerful our software is. It can rewire the entire world upside down. Now the same thing can happen with our scent, and if we're not careful when we lose our scent, when it comes back, our brain can rewire what we smell. So we imagine the smell of a rose can be rotten, and that is not what we want. So we have to use essential oils that we can visualize. So the oils we have are peppermint, cedarwood, rosemary, frankincense, and lavender. So the equipment we will need are these little vials and caps, some scent strips, and we will need the essential oils. You can pick up all of this on Amazon. Now there's another reason that I chose these 6 essential oils. I made a video 3 months ago called 6 essential oils. Now this was before I lost my sense of smell. These work perfectly for regaining your sense of smell, but I've also, in that video, gave 4 recipes of blends that you can make using these oils. So this is great. You can use them to regain your sense of smell, and then afterwards, you can make a bath oil, you can make a massage oil, you can make a sleep remedy. So let's get into how we're actually gonna do this. Okay, so what we do is pretty simple. We have a vial. Now the scent strip, we want it to be just about as long as the vial. So we can snip that there. Now it doesn't quite, my ones don't quite fit in, so I am folding them in half like so. And this makes it nice and easy for actually getting the scent on. Okay, so I put down a tissue there so we don't get any oil on our cutting mat or table. Now, it can come out quite fast from these dropper pipettes, so just be careful, and we want to try and get 4 drops on. So we are 1, 2, 3. Okay, a lot more came out there, but a lot of it hit the tissue, but the scent strip is covered. So we get the scent strip and we just drop it in to the jar. And that is it. We then get a little label, like so, and we can mark it up as 1. And that is our first scent strip. And we just repeat this for the next 6 oils. So just to recap, we are cutting our scent strips, we're putting 4 drops of essential oil into them, and we're popping them in these vials. My sense of smell came back in day 5, day 6, quite weakly, quite mild, and then it really ramped up until about day 10, which is round about now. Now, if I had topped up the essential oils in day 5, and then my sense of smell came back on day 6, I would have just assumed it's because I put more oils into it. It was really quite exciting smelling the same jars, and on day 2, day 3, day 4, not really getting anything, and day 5, suddenly getting those little inklings of the orange or the lavender or the cedarwood. So don't top it up, just keep them as it is. And then in the morning, in the lunchtime, and then in the afternoon, keep on smelling them through the day. Now I made a PDF for that previous video I was talking about. I'll put a link to it down below, so you've got 4 recipes that you can use these essential oils with. This channel is all about scent discovery. I'm an amateur perfumer. If you can see behind me, I have about 100 essential oils and 100 aroma chemicals. I make my own perfumes, I make my own soaps, my own moisturizers. You know, if scent discovery interests you and you start to find joy in these essential oils, then do come back to the channel and subscribe. If you found this video useful, then please give it a thumbs up. Why not share it? Add a comment below. Let me know how you're getting on with your scent rehabilitation. And I will see you in the next video. All right, I'll see you soon.